Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, hey yo man, we got Snoop talking about catching a body, man, you know what I'm saying, and 23 and 1, you know what I mean, we're gonna talk about that in a heartbeat, man. Blueface pleading guilty in Las Vegas, man. We got Glorilla talking about why men like her music as much as women do, man. We done caught Kodak getting, you know what I'm saying? Quando Rondo getting his head slammed against the door, and we got Akon on money again. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source Show. If this first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. That notification bell's waiting for your tap, so go on and give it a tap, and that subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man. So go on and touch that too, man. Look, we appreciate those of y'all that view the video, man. Yo, check this out, man. The story about the Kalisha Hood and her son. Her son was the one that was 14 years old. Kalisha Hood was attacked in a restaurant. Her son came to her defense. When the man started to attack her, she texted her son while she was arguing with the man. She told the man, I texted my son, he's gonna be in here in a second. The man got upset with the woman, started wailing on her. When he busts her in the head, the son walks in at the door while the man starts beating on her. So the son hits the man in the back. The man tries to run out the restaurant. The son hits him again. You see what I'm saying? The woman was charged with murder. The son was charged with murder, I believe. And then they dropped all the charges. They dropped all the charges yesterday. That was good news. We got the video of them being reunited. Take a quick look. Yeah. Yo, check this out, man. This case is dividing a lot of people, man. A lot of people feel differently about what went down, man. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, to me, it's a no-brainer, man. Somebody attacks your moms, and your moms tell you to get the firearm. Like honor your father and your mother. You know what I'm saying? When mama say, yo, man, go get the whatchamacallit, like, she's not telling you go, rob somebody and murder. She's she's looking for defense. And the son, look, the son did what he was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? He executed the mission successfully. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't like the fact that he did that, unless it was they moms. You know what I mean? Or unless it's them. Then they understand somebody done came to their defense. They'll fight to the end of time for that. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, here's the thing. Let me give you this piece of information too, by the way. The mother, Kalisha Hood, she is filing a lawsuit now against the city of Chicago and arresting officers. She's citing false arrests, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and more. Okay. Although she's free, she got a legal team on the city of Chicago's neck, is what the Shade Room has posted. They said that she's suing the city and the arresting officers one day after the murder charges against her were dropped. Alleges malicious prosecution, false arrest, intentional infliction of emotional distress in a lawsuit filed in the Cook County Circuit Court. All right. She said, quote unquote, I've experienced pain in many ways that I would never have thought. What happened to me was totally unnecessary. Never in a million years would I have imagined being brutally attacked, beaten, and then being arrested. Okay. Her attorney, Ari Williams, told reporters Ms. Hood is and always has been a victim. Wait, Miss Hood is and has always been a victim. That's a weird thing to say from a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what went down. Now, a lot of folks don't agree with this, man. You know what I'm saying? I had one person show up in the comment section and, good. Look, this dude has supported the channel, man. Crimson Hulk. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? My man said, yo, celeb, I've been getting roasted on social media for defending the Lord's stance in this scenario and was looking forward to seeing you stand with God. The fifth commandment is that we are not to commit murder. The kid may have done what's right in the eyes of the world, but not in the eyes of the law. We can't be double-minded with issues like this because this got national attention that it got. God's elect must stand firm with what's right and what's wrong. This is something to consider. I got to disagree with this man right here, and I'm trying to be on the Lord's side with it too. You see what I'm saying? It's not an issue of double-mindedness. You know what I mean? That child did not murder that man. He killed that man. There's a huge difference between the two. You see what I'm saying? Numbers 35 says, if someone hates another person and waits in ambush, then pushes him or throws something at him or maybe shoots something at him and he dies, that's murder. See, murder has to do with premeditation and malice, hatred. You see what I'm saying? That kid did not have any of those things. It says, if someone hates another person, it's verse 21, and hits him with a fist and he dies, that's murder. You know what I'm saying? In these kinds of cases, the avenger must put the murderer to death. You know what I'm saying? But then the next couple of verses, 22, 23, 24, is like, yo, if, something happens unintentionally, somebody gets killed unintentionally or something like that, or something goes down where malice was not involved, hatred was not involved, then the person that committed that killing has a place of refuge that they can go to. Read it for yourself. You see what I'm saying? See, that child had no previous issues with that man. You know what I'm saying? That child didn't even defend himself. He defended his moms. You know what I mean? And I believe it is right and Christian to defend one's family. You know what I'm saying? Even if you have to execute the other person for trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? Romans 13 says that the law doesn't even swing the sword in vain. So you should follow the law, because when they have to execute the death penalty, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's what it says in Romans 13. You see what I'm saying? Look, it's right to defend your family, just like Abraham did, just like David did, just like Moses did, just like Gideon did, just like Samson did, and Jesus. You ain't read Isaiah 63? Jesus said all his enemies, he's going to stomp them to the point where their blood is going to sprinkle onto his garment, and folks are going to be asking him, hey, yo, man, why your joint is all redded up like that? Why your robes all red like that? And he's like, because I done crushed enemies and they blood done splattered all over my garments. Read it. Isaiah 63. I don't know what these people are thinking about Jesus, but Jesus ain't some soft sucker that everybody wants to portray him as. You know what I'm saying? He said, their blood is going to sprinkle my clothes, bruh. It's going to be dripping. Read it. I didn't make that up. You think I just came up with that? So yeah, I disagree with you, Crimson Hulk. Where we at over here, man? Look. Check this out. I got another story on deck. You got another story? Yeah, I got it. Let me remind you, right? Why working your little heart out for the man ain't all that is cracked up to be. Courtesy of the artist Akon, okay? Take a listen to what Akon had to say about making money and working hard for money and success. Take a listen.
And I personally witnessed, and nobody can sit there and tell me that I didn't go through poverty. Yeah. Like I was the, young African kid, barefooted, playing soccer in a village with no electricity, no running water. I knew what that felt like. And believe me, I know what poverty looks like. Yeah. But I also know what success looks like. Yeah. And from my personal experience, I'm having more problems successfully dealing with all that comes with success than I had when I was poor. I was actually happier when I was poor. I would apologize to those that felt that comment affected or emotionally put them in a position that made it seem like I was arrogant. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's not the way I wanted to come off. Right. Money creates and breeds so much jealousy, envy, and money brings about a lot of evil. Even the people that you grew up loving change when money comes into play. Money changes the environment.
I felt that, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something, man. He that loves diamonds and gold ain't gonna be satisfied with diamonds and gold, man. And when you love riches and wealth, you become susceptible to traps and dangerous desires that leave you grieving. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be trying to, all you paper chasers, that ain't the wisest move to make. You see what I'm saying? It's not wise to paper chase. Now go on and get mad at me all you want. I really could care less. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't really care. That's what I really meant to say, because I don't know what it means to care less. But I'm just saying, I don't really care. You know what I mean? Paper chasing is not wise. Okay? People rarely tell you about what Akon just told you. You see what I'm saying? Be careful and watch out for greed. See, some people will be mad at me because they're greedy, and what I'm saying conflicts with their greed. Don't be greedy. You know what I'm saying? It's greed that causes most of the problems in our society as it is. You see what I'm saying? All these people don't try to tell you about making money. They holding stacks of paper all up in your face and stuff like that, like it's something to do. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you want to make some paper to take care of your family, but not at the expense of your morals and virtues, and you know what I'm saying? Check this out, man. Where we at over here? The artist Quando Rondo. This man done got arrested on a RICO charge. You know what I'm saying? Or something close to it. They said the man was organizing drug deals on the phone. They raided his house, and at first, they couldn't figure out whether he should be given bond or not. Well, they decided on the bond. Bond is set at $100K because they said he's known in the community and got support from Atlantic, which is wild, because don't that sound like if he ain't had support, he'd have been stuck? Child support, your only support. Thank you, Dirk. Anyway, the court officers accused the... You're like, wait, where'd that come from? You ain't heard the song? It just comes in. Anyway, the court officer is now being accused of slamming Quando Rondo's head into the door, but I don't really know if that's exactly what happened. Take a look and let me know what you think. Take a look real quick.
Yeah.
Slamming his head into the door? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? Physically assaulted? No. Look, didn't you have images in your head of Quando's head being slammed into a table? You know what I'm saying? And he like, yo, y'all done raided my grandma's house. Yo, she didn't even do nothing. Now you slamming my head against the door on some cuff-ish. You just mad because they gave me bond. Officers slamming him into walls and whatnot. You see what I'm saying? Where we at over here? Look. Fans are concerned about Kodak Black, okay? After this vid has surfaced. Now remember, they had a warrant out for his arrest because they said he missed his piss test or something like that. You see what I'm saying? They had a warrant out for his arrest, and we saw this IG video pop up on the internet. It does more damage than good. You see why it does more of a disservice for folks? When your image is the bag, IG Live should not be on, because at that point, you put the bag at risk. Y'all gotta learn this, because the joint is looking to run your pockets by catching you with your pants down, or I guess I should say with your shirt off. You're like, please translate what Kodak said. I think Kodak said, I'm higher than a father muck out here. Close quote. You're like, he ain't said that. I gotta check the yak later, man, because I don't know what he said. Let me see if I could get this thing to work. This is what I think Kodak said in that video. He said, this is what he said. Okay, I had to play it 80 times. I done spent an hour trying to figure out what he said. He said, I did it for you too. Hit the like button if you know the sacrifice we got to make. You know what I'm saying? Hit us with a like. Check this out. He said, a lot of times, even for the muckers who want to do it, they write PP9s. Then you go to Lil Ish like that. I ain't saying they're just downy. Yeah, whatchamacallit. Gotta bring out all your secrets. This ain't gotta do with lawsuits or none of that. Trust all the dictate. Dictate. I be all right. I bet on every. Let's not do secrets. You like, wait, how high am I? Listen, can I finish, please? He said, I bet if how you know public records and public information, then the video's cut. Then he goes, if you stretch all the way out, all this, pointing to his ribcage area, then the video just loops. Check this out. Someone had the camera on him the whole time. You know what I'm saying? They saw him going through a moment, and they did not end the live. You see how people do you? They did not end the live. Yo, they saw money tweaking, and they thought, oh, we going live with this. Even if he said, yo, let's go live, I'd be like, bruh, I lost the phone. We ain't gonna do this. Your image is everything for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? What? Look, I'd be like, yo, I lost the phone. Why don't you help me look for it? You know what I'm saying? While the joint is in my back pocket. Instead, you went live. Some of y'all like, but celeb, why you even posting it then? It's already on the internet. Like, where the hell you think I got it from, man? It's out there. And since it's out there, someone got to speak on it with some sense. You like, well, who's gonna do that? Look, why you coming over here messing with people? You know what I'm saying? You trying to make me go crazy? Look, everything that Kodak was saying didn't make no sense, but I think he was talking about his situation where there was the warrant out for his arrest, where he missed his drug test and had a warrant out for his arrest. You know what I'm saying? And he turned himself in, and check this out, because some people always land on their feet. Kodak turned himself in, but he was promptly released. You see what I'm saying? He argued in court to get rid of the stringent pretrial supervision, and the judge agreed, but also ended up increasing his bond from $75K to $250K. And so he had to go through the booking process in jail all over again. Kodak was in and out of jail in under an hour. Can you believe that? He had to pay $175K. The difference between his original bond and his new bond. You see what I'm saying? Can you believe that? I mean, some people always land on their feet. It's just what it is. This is like, how can I say this? I like Kodak Black, and I really want him to win. You know what I'm saying? And Florida, as far as I'm concerned, I love my viewers in Florida. I love a lot of y'all. Y'all justice system is crazy though out there. It's really, really wild. You know what I mean? Like, is really strange because they done let out the lady that shot the mother in front of the child. Remember the lady that shot the black lady through the door? AJ Owens? Shoot. Don't get me started on that. I'm not going to even go into that. They let her out. They said they're not going to accuse her of murder. Let me do my shout-outs real quick. I think I got a couple of shout-outs on deck. Yeah. Let me do my shout-outs. Let me see what I got here. Look, I ain't gonna be before you long, man. We gonna try to make this super fast and in a hurry, man. We ain't trying. Please, you gotta close that door. It's blazing hot. And okay, look. Check this out. Who we got over here, man? We got No, we don't got you. We got Sophia Coyette Williams. She said, "I don't say much, but I love you, and I'll comment more." That brought a tear to my heart. You see what I'm saying? You like how your heart have tears? It can have tears. It's possible. Angelina Robertson. She says, "Celeb, you hilarious. I was having a bad morning until I just listened to you. Thanks for the cheer up." Hey yo, I live for comments like that. You know what I'm saying? That really does make my day. I definitely appreciate that. You almost made me cry. You know what I'm saying? You almost made me cry today. New York Cola. What is it? I Warpath. New York Cola I Warpathia 4000. I don't know. My man said, "Mama said knock you out." Big up to the 14-year-old shorty. I loves me, Mama G. And I'm so happy justice prevailed. Hey, yo, look, I feel the same way, man. I mean, hey, yo, that kid is going to experience some crazy trauma from having had to do that. You see what I'm saying? Like, that is devastating for that child, man. You know what I'm saying? And I feel bad for him, man. You know what I mean? And, you know, like, what can we say? Prayers up for that child, man, that had to deal with that, man. I'm glad that they did drop the charges, and I want to see what happens with the lawsuit that the mother's bringing to the city. Jeff, the CEO, said a virtuous woman is hard to find. Life with the Jones family said, can you explain what that means? And I didn't hear anything. Jeff, it looks like you're going to have to explain yourself, sir. What you mean by that? A virtuous woman is hard to find. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that's a Proverbs, right? I think that's Proverbs 31. I think it starts off by saying a virtuous woman is hard to find. Yeah, it's hard to find. It's hard to find out here in these streets. You see what I'm saying? And they'll be like, oh, well, a virtuous man is hard to find. That's not what it says. My High Grace, she said, that's definitely a demon. Yo, a lot of people talk about the shadow things. You have to be careful what you bring home. Things can have spirits attached to them. Do not commune with the dead. When people talk with dead loved ones, they're really demons. I said, yo, facts. Lastly, Ashley Oliver said, yo, thanks for the shout out in your previous videos. I was so juiced when I heard my name, I kept rewinding. Oh, you mean like what you gonna do over here on this video? She said, I rewound it too many times. Thanks for giving me that moment of excitement. Unforgettable, and please keep dropping your videos. I'll say it again, King, it's all up from here and it's gonna be huge. Yes, shout out to Ashley Oliver once again. Okay. And lastly, Billy 2 has my man, so y'all never miss an episode. Yo, man, much love to you. Big up and peace. Yo, check this out. Let's get right back to it. Wrap this bad boy up. Listen, Blueface, your boy Blueface. This man done pled guilty in that shooting that happened in Las Vegas. Remember? And then Las Vegas was like we had to close our shop. We had to close our club because Blueface wanted to bring his niggeriness over here. Remember that? Y'all must have missed that video because when I was shadow banner, a lot of y'all wasn't getting no videos. You like, oh wait, the shadow banner's off? I don't know. I hope it is. Anyway, back in October, Blueface got into a kerfuffle with some dude that got into it with his entourage. Blueface wound up busting some shots into the man's car. Okay. He's had his day in court. Yesterday, he pled guilty to 1 felony count of discharging a firearm into an occupied vehicle and 1 misdemeanor battery charge. All right? All other charges against him will be dropped, and the prosecutor will not oppose a sentence of probation. I think it meant impose a sentence of probation or something like that. Oppose? Is it? You know, probably just oh well, okay. Maybe that's what it says. I don't know. That's what I saw. That's what the report said to me, and then that's what it is. So, yeah, Blueface looks like he's landed on his feet. I didn't know you could shoot inside of people's cars and just and walk away. I didn't know that could be done. Okay, y'all better watch out here in these streets. It's summertime. And finally, check this out. Yo. Check out our backup page. The backup video might come out first. But I got a story on 1090J. on 1090 Jake. I'm not putting it on this channel though. No. It's a story that really came out. I'm not hating. Okay, maybe I am hating. I don't really care. Okay. You like, why you hating on him, man? I'm not hating on him, man. I just got a story and I'm not putting it on this channel. I'm putting it on the other channel. I needed a story for the backup channel. So I usually take the less pronounced, well, forget it. Check this out. Snoop has said, because you ain't gonna be out here getting me in trouble. Now a lot of y'all gonna be like, oh, this hating ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't live. Can I live? Can I live? Y'all don't want me to live, man? I just want a beef patty from the store. Please, listen. Snoop has a strong message. Dare I say, last message for those of y'all that want to pick up your firearm and start busting shots into people's cars and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? Shooting at the ops. You know, one time I went into a, was it a Checkers? I think I went into a Checkers. I just walked into the Checkers, right? I just so happened to be in Atlanta. You see what I'm saying? By, I think it was GSU or something like that. Okay? The where? The gas station. It was a gas station by GSU. I done walked into the Checkers. I just wanted a burger. As soon as I walked in, there, you know, there's a bunch of dudes just lingering around, just loitering. You see what I'm saying? They're just hanging. As soon as I walked in, dude says to his boy, "I can't wait to see me an op. I'ma boom him." I said, "Why you gotta say that as soon as I walk in?" You see what I'm saying? I felt some type of way, like he wanted me to order the wrong thing or something like that. You're like, "What'd you do?" I left. Listen, cause you can't reason with people. Oh, I was about to say something, but you would be like, "Oh, that was mad racist," so I'm not gonna say that. Listen, Snoop said, "To all my young men, let this soak in your mind." Ladies, this applies to you too. So he goes, "Before you pull this trigger, trying to prove a point." Oh yeah, this is, guys be trying to prove points like that. Ladies, let me know if you got firearms. I'm curious. He said, "Before you pull this trigger, trying to prove a point, go sit in the bathroom for 23 hours and imagine doing this for the next 25 years of your life." I said, "Ooh, that's a good one, Snoop." Then he said, "Peace is the word." You know what I mean? Think and peace is the word. Think peace. I think that's what he says. Think peace is the word. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Snoop for letting everybody know. But you know, like, well, I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, man. Shout out to Snoop, man, for letting everybody know to come up with a good strategy, man. Go sit your behind in the bathroom and think for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Although I think a lot of murders are done out of a heightened hyper emotionalism. When dudes get hyper emotional, you see what I'm saying? And what? Like a carnal passion, you know what I'm saying? Crime of carnal passion. Carnal passion is like they try to have sex with you, bro. You be like, "Yo, bro, please, just shoot me." They be like, "Nah, bro, pull your pants down." You like, who just got out the car? Nobody. Why you all up in my business? Do I ask who's in your car? Who the hell's in your car? You didn't marry her. You didn't marry her. And she's waiting for you to propose. See, that's what happens when you start asking questions. Now I put you in the hot seat. Now you gotta just drive and not make any kind of eye contact and stuff like that. Anyway, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source, celeb news.